I tend to be one of those reserved people in an audience too, so I get it. Hey y'all, welcome to the Blue Plate Special. We are live right here in downtown Knoxville on the corner of Gay Street and Summit Hill. If you're driving around looking for that parking place, stop on by when you get out of the car. We got a great bluegrass band on tap for you today. Coming to us from Kentucky, you all give a big welcome to Rounder Station.
Town to see the Rounders, and I'd watch as they laid their money down. Fascination filled my head by the hands this can be read. It's all in their eyes, it's plain to see. He said to me, well, the play of a rounder's life that overtook me, with a desire that burned like fire within my soul. So I set to leave my home among the crowd and deep down low. It's a devil's game, you long to play, nothing comes free, she said to me. Got to town, I searched and found the nearest barroom, and I prayed as they dealt those cards around, for one hand that I could win, have enough to play again. This last request is all I ask, dear Lord, help me, I pray to Thee. Gone, now I've grown and I'm much older. I've settled down with a wife to raise a family, but she can't see it in my eyes. Around her spirit never dies. I leave the night when she sleeps tight so tenderly. Thank you. This next tune here is one by a hero of mine, a guy named Tony Rice. And one he covered from the Delmore Brothers called Blue Railroad Train. Blue railroad train going down the railroad track makes me feel so doggone blue to listen to an old smokestack. The drivers are rolling on, leaving me here behind. Give me back the good old days and let me ramble down the line. here alone. You're treating me good, you're treating me bad, you're making me think I'm home. I hear that lonesome train, Lord, I love to hear the whistle blow. It's taking the sun, beating the rain, making me want to go. Well, I've got the blues, I'm longing for some company. Many miles from where I am to the only one for me. And I get so lonesome here, just waiting on the manifest. I hope that engineer is kind enough to let me be his guest. Blue railroad train, you've been a good old pal to me. You're taking me where I want to go, get my transportation free. Blue railroad train, blue railroad train, blue railroad train. Thank you.
That's Rounder Station on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Well, thank you all for coming down from Kentucky to hang out with us today.
Thanks for having us.
You've been on the show once before, just about a year ago, you said?
That's right.
Yeah, which you haven't had a whole lot of time to come be on the show because you're not a very old band. Tell us a little bit about kind of how you got to, well, I guess some of you are older than others, but
Right.
but that's a whole other conversation.
Right.
But tell us a little bit about how you all got together.
Well, I actually met, go figure, I met the banjo player at a music festival, a bluegrass festival in South Central Kentucky, one called Blazing Bluegrass. And I went around looking for a jam, and there it was. So I asked him, I said, you care if I play with you? He said, yeah, be about $5. It's about how much it was worth, but anyways, he's my good friend, and take a second just to introduce this guy on playing the banjo out of Corbin, Kentucky, Mr. Carl Vanover. I met him there, and just met all the other guys through him, and since about February of 23, we've been an off and on bluegrass band. We all have day jobs that we have to do, but we're weekend warriors, that's for sure.
Well, great. So you all are trying to play out more and more, mostly like festivals on the weekend and
That's
so
right.
forth. What do you got coming up?
Well, we're in the talks of playing, Cumberland River Bluegrass Festival next year. Perhaps Skinny Fest. There's some festivals in Ohio that we're trying to get into, and just as it comes, anything that we can do and it's feasible and would like to have us, we'd do it.
If anybody wants to book us at rounderstation.com.
Rounderstation. Yeah, so that's your website, right? Rounderstation.com.
That's right,
What's the best way to keep up with what you're doing?
Well, we've got we're on the social medias. The kids like to use TikTok, so we're on that, and Facebook and YouTube. If anybody wants to check out some our material there, I think that's pretty much for the most part on videos, just those places.
So you haven't done any studio recordings yet, but
Not
you have
yet.
a bunch of live stuff out there on YouTube. So
Yeah.
it sounds like that and TikTok are probably the both best places to go
Yeah.
hear your music and see you play as well.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna break in a little bit later on. Maybe we can chat some more then, but let's get back to some music right now.
All right. This next tune here is a Tony Rice cover. For those of you who don't know Tony Rice, he is the man when it comes to bluegrass guitar, just guitar in general. So we steal a lot of his material. So this is one that he stole from Gordon Lightfoot. It's called "Cold on the Shoulder." Ready? 1, 2, 1. time. All you need is time, time, time to make it bend. Kick it around, don't be rude. Put it through the test and I'll give it right back to you. It's cold on the shoulder and you know you get a little older every day. Kick it around, take it to town, try to define what you feel inside. You better be strong, your love belongs to us. It's cold on the shoulder and you know you get a little older every day. All you need is trust. All you need is trust, trust, trust to make it show. I don't want to know everything you done. If you get a tip, then tell to an Eskimo. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know you get a little older every day. All you need is faith. All you need is faith, faith, faith. Make it nice. Give it a try. Don't be rude. If you're gonna make a mistake, don't you make it twice. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know you get a little older every day. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know you get a little older every day. Thank you. All right, I'd like to take a second to introduce this guy over here playing the mandolin, or as some people like to refer to it as a tiny guitar for some reason.
That's how I try to play it.
Right. Anyways, out of a place called Oh No, Kentucky, playing the mandolin, singing the lead, and the harmony vocals. Y'all make welcome Mr. Ben Johnson.
Thank you, Mike.
Gonna do a Monroe tune now called On My Way Back to the Old Home.
Days of my childhood, in the evening when everything was still, I used to sit and listen to the foxhounds with my dad in the old Kentucky hills. I'm on my way back to the old home. That road winds going up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shines on the road where I live. Childhood days were over, and I had to leave my old home. Mother and Dad were called to heaven. I lived in this world all alone. I'm on my way back to the old home. That road winds going up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shines on the road where I live. Kentucky stands the fondest spot in my memory. I'm on my way back to the old home. That light the sea. I'm on my way back to the old home. That road winds are going up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shines on the road where I live. I'm on my way back to the old home. That road winds going up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shines on the road where I live.
And Johnson. Alrighty, this next tune we're gonna give the voice a rest and do an instrumental. Not sure where this come from, but I think it may come from Ralph Stanley, and which is Carl's hero as a banjo player.
Carl
Anyway.
basically is Ralph Stanley.
Anyway, this is a tune by many different names, Ralph's Banjo Special and Daybreak in Dixie, and we hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
That's Rounder Mountain on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. So, tell me a little bit, Jacob, about how it feels to be the youngest person in this band.
Well, I get picked on quite a bit. You know, people will say these strange words like cassette, and I just kind of scratch my head, and then I have to refer. But yeah, it's definitely I'm definitely the one that gets picked on the most. That's how it feels. I feel sad.
You feel sad. But you're getting to play with folks who've played for a lot longer than you have,
That's right?
And talking to you all ahead of time, it sounds like all of you have been playing since you were young. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, he said the plate's older than I am, so that's just a case one of the abuse. But, anyway, yeah, you're right. They have played a lifetime, and they've definitely been playing longer than I've been alive. So it's a tremendous resource to have people to to kind of bounce things off of. And I consider these all not just my bandmates, but good life resources and role models. So thank you guys.
Well, great. Well, we
Might cry. It's okay. I'll never live this down. So.
Well, sorry about that. Well, we didn't mention before, but you all do have some T-shirts over there, and folks can go check those out after the show. Well, I got a couple of folks to thank for helping make this possible, and then we'll get back to the music. The WDVX Blue Plate Special is presented by Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria on Jackson Avenue in Knoxville's Old City, home of the Big Plate on Fridays. Also by Modelo Especial and Corona Extra. Additional support comes from Visit Knoxville. And let's look ahead here. What's happening on the Big Plate next Friday? Well, it looks like we have a Linda Ronstadt tribute coming up. And while you all are getting in the mood for some bluegrass here, our next Tennessee Shines show is a bluegrass heavy show. Of course, that's a ticketed show that we do at the Bijou Theater once a quarter. And on November 5th, we have a show that features East Nash Grass, A.J. Lee and Blue Summit, Alex Leach and Wyatt Ellis, and the Poe Ramblin' Boys. So that ought to be a whole lot of fun. Well, y'all ready to kick it back up, or should I tell them some more shows? We got a lot of shows on my list here, but I was trying to keep it short. So y'all, give a big welcome back to Rounder Station.
South Carolina, there are many tall pines. I remember that old tree that we used to climb. But whenever I'm lonely, I started out younger, like most everything. All the riches and pleasure, what else could life bring? But it makes me feel better each time it begins, calling me home, hickory wind. It's a hard thing to find out. The trouble is real in a faraway city. with a faraway feel. But it makes me feel better each time it begins, calling me home. Hickory wind, calling me home. Hickory wind.
Thank y'all. Thank you. Well, we're gearing up for this next, and I want to introduce this fella on the guitar and singing, lead, and harmony vocals. He's also from my hometown of, well, I'm from the metropolitan Russell Springs, Kentucky area, but from my hometown of Russell Springs, Kentucky, make welcome Mr. Jacob Irvin.
Thank you, Benny. This next tune we're doing off in the it's a cover from an album that just turned 50, and one that was recorded by J.D. Crowe in the New South in 1975. This one's called "The Rock, Salt, and Nails." On the banks of the river, where the willows hang down, where the wild birds all warble with a low morning sound, and down in the hollow where the waters run cold, it was there I first listened to the lies that you told, as I lie on my bed and I sing your sweet face. The past I remember, time cannot erase. The letter you wrote me, it was written in shame, and I know that your conscience still echoes my name. Now the nights are so long, Lord, sorrow runs deep, and nothing is worse than a night without sleep. I walk out and I look at the sky, too empty to sing, too lonesome to cry. Now if the ladies were blackbirds and the ladies were thrushes, I'd lie there for hours in the chilly cold marshes. And if the ladies were squirrels with high bushy tails, I'd fill up my shotgun with rock, salt, and nails.
conferring about our next song to fill the time allotted. Want to make welcome back here on the Doghouse bass, guy I've known all my bluegrass life, from Science Hill, Kentucky, Mr. Randy Fry. He's not the oldest, he said.
It's an important note to make.
He said.
There's a little black train a-comin', better get your business right. A little black train a-comin', and it may be here tonight. Better tell your barroom ladies, all dressed in pearly white. There's a little black train a-comin', and it may be here tonight. There's a little black train a-comin', better get your business right. A little black train a-comin', and it may be here tonight. When God spoke to Hezekiah with a message from on high, get your house in order, you will surely die. There's a little black train a-comin', better get your business right. A little black train a-comin', and it may be here tonight. Well, Hezekiah turned to the wall and wept with bitter tears. God sent the prophets down and had it 15 years. There's a little black train a-comin', better get your business right. A little black train a-comin', and it may be here tonight. If you see the big black engine with one small baggage car, your idle thoughts and wicked deeds will stop at Junction Bar. There's a little black train a-comin', better get your business right. A little black train a-comin', and it may be here tonight. There's a little black train a-comin', better get your business right. A little black train a-comin', and it may be here tonight. Carl went over. All righty.
When the curtains of the night are pinned back by the stars and the beautiful moon sweeps the sky, the dewdrops from heaven are kissing the rose. It's then that my memories find. Well, hooked on the wing of some beautiful dove, I'll hasten this message of cheer. I remember you, love, in my prayer. Now the angels of heaven are guarding the good, as God has ordained them to do. on land or on the sea, and I'll share all your sorrows and cares. At night as I kneel by my bedside to pray, I remember you, love, in my prayer. Well, at night as I kneel by my bedside to pray, I remember you, love, in my prayers.
That's Rounder Mountain on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. We're going to get one more song from them, but before we do, I want to thank you all for hanging out with us in here today. I hope you'll stick around and make these folks feel welcome. You can go visit them over there by the merch table. Thanks to everybody who's listening and watching out there as well. I know you all have some folks who are watching out on YouTube or Facebook, so thank you all for hanging out with us virtually as well. I want to remind you, too, that you can keep up with these folks at rounderstation.com, but also on the various social medias. It sounds like Facebook might be the best starting place, perhaps. Yeah, were you going to say something?
I was going to say, speaking of sticking around, we got stickers over there.
Oh, they got stickers, too? I didn't know about the
See
stickers.
my lovely cousin Tammy over there to get some stickers or a shirt.
They also have a scrapbook, so if you want to take a look at some photos and other stuff about the band, there's that on the table as well. Well, you all got one more good one for us?
Yep, Bill Stanley tune.
All right.
Oh, the nights are lonely here without you. All I see is grief and pain for another's love and treasure. All my hopes still seem in vain, for I love you as no other. Though you're going far away, will you ever think, darling, of our last goodbye today? I often dream of you, my darling. You look so sweet and smile at me, and though another's arms may hold you, those two blue eyes I long to see. For I love you as no other. Though you're going far away, will you ever think, my darling, of our last goodbye today? Darling, don't forget to drop a line. My heart will be with you, my darling. Won't you think of me sometimes? For I love you as no other. Though you're going far away, will you ever think, my darling, of our last goodbye today? Though you're going far away, will you ever think, my darling, of our last goodbye today? Of our last goodbye today.
That's Rounder Station on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. I hope you'll join us next time for more real live music. But right now, I'm going to send it back into the studio.